Today what I talked about was cybersecurity. So just trying to inform the public more about some social media safety when they're online, as well as some email safety that they can sort of take away with them, for when they're using their technology at home. It is important just because, technology these days is in everything that we do. Things like the banks and all of our accounts for things are online, and we need to log into them and have passwords. A lot of our lifestyle now is using social media, so it's important that people just have some level of awareness. There's a lot of scams going around. So both on social media and using email. So it's important to just be aware of the different types of scams that are happening. Yeah, so for email, it does seem to be almost the most prevalent scam sort of platform. So people will, when I was talking before a little bit about like WestJet or one of those companies sending you an email and it really looking like the company, emails are definitely ways that people are clicking on things and starting to download things on their computer that they shouldn't be in, sort of, cyber. That's how these companies are hacking into our computers, is through clicking on an email. Okay, so never write personal information in an email. So this is something good to know, like if people are asking for a credit card, or even family and friends, kids are asking for credit card numbers, don't do it through email. So because it's not that secure. Okay, so make sure that you do those things over voice. Even voicemail is more safe than putting it through the email. So attachments, these are big ones. So leave attachments in the email unopened. So if you're not sure who the email is from, just make sure that you don't open the attachment. And you can always contact the company to see if it's legitimate. But definitely opening attachments it can be the start of your computer getting hacked. And don't fall for.
I find it. I don't know, it doesn't happen to me often.
No.
I'm going to say maybe once a month, somebody, and there's nothing, and your invoice is attached. Like, how stupid
right.
you are.
Right. So you receive an email and it says something on there like your invoice is attached, and then
thank you for your order.
Right, and you didn't order anything.
Yeah.
Exactly. But people do get nervous and they feel like they need to open that, right? So the word invoice, for instance, it gives people that anxiety, right? Like they owe money. Mm-hmm. So it makes them sort of makes them jump at it. So so it's good to be aware of that. It's good that you don't do that. Yeah, for sure. Right.
People would even buy.
I know. That's right. But people are busy, right? And they, they're not thinking about it. They're on their email quickly because they just want to sort of get through it. And so they just click. So so it can happen. I think if you're unaware, and you're unsure of something that you've done, if you've spoken on the phone with somebody, if you've interacted online with somebody, you've maybe given them information after you've hung up or come offline and starting to worry about what it is that you told them, I think the biggest thing is to tell somebody. Just don't feel shameful. Just make sure that you have somebody in your family that you talk to about this stuff. Your kids are not going to laugh at you, or everybody is sort of in the same boat, right? Like we're all together, and it's not just happening to certain groups or demographics of people. It's happening to young kids as well, and we just want to just make sure that everyone's as safe as possible. Some of the newer technology now is using video, right, or voice over internet. And it's really easy to duplicate things like your family's voices or even photos. So the video actually looks like maybe one of your kids or your husband or your wife. So it's really important to now come up with AI passwords. So, or sort of safe words, actually. They're not really passwords, but just have a safe word in your family. Something that you all know, so that if you feel like the person on the other end of the FaceTime or the Skype call is not who you think it is, you can ask them what the safe word is. And if they don't know what it is, you should hang up. Once a month, around the middle of the month, I'd like to be at the library sort of doing some more community awareness. Definitely around finance and around cyber awareness and different scams that are happening just to everybody in our community. So you can look up on the library Facebook page. It'll be announced there, as well as there's posters in the library, and as well as at RBC where I work, there's lots of posters and information.